Good morning, guys. In today's video, we are going over our step-in calculator. We are going over the maths. We're going over the ROIs. We're just going to do our weekly check-in, see the current state of Step and Go. Is the ROI worth it? What is the current ROI? And then just, once again, checking out the FSL Game Hub. So once again, best way to play this thing is just log in daily. You get your streak. If you're like me, if you don't have the Talukami Alpha, you don't need to play it. Just worry about it later. But log in every day, especially if you play Stepn. And then what you do is you go here, go to the marketplace, claim your free starlets and your tickets. We don't know what they're going to be used for. You can scratch your tickets in exchange for more starlets, or you can just save your tickets and then use them to enter lucky draws, or you can do them to burn for a golden ticket. So just it's free. Link down below. Just go check out the FSL Game Hub on Telegram. And then just what I do every day is I go here and I click bank my steps. And depending on how much I walk, typically you can see I do my 36 minutes like walk a day. And that's banking me total steps of 3,000, which I then assume because I get 300 points that it's just divided by 10. So depending on how many steps you do, you can get starlets maximum 500, so 5,000 steps. Minimum 100 or something like that. So just check it out. Like I said, what will these starlets do? I don't know, but I'm going to start accumulating and start saving them up. So definitely do that if Step and Go is already in your ecosystem and on your radar. It costs no money. Now that that's done, let's quickly look at the state of Stepn. So if you guys remember, I started my journey in 2023. I originally started in 2021. But I stopped because the ecosystem, I lost a lot of money and then I just took a break. But I returned to the ecosystem in 2023 at the end of December. It cost me $100 to just buy 2 more shoes, buy the gems, and just reignite and restart essentially my step-in journey. And then what I've done since then is, let me just quickly get the base numbers. So my base numbers are, so I haven't optimized this shoe because I used to use it for a luck strategy. So it is a luck shoe, but that's okay. I don't want to lie to you. You can always just go look at the past videos. So I'm not going to pretend like I'm optimized, but I will check what the optimized way would be. And if I go to my points, let's just quickly confirm it. Okay, so the way I've done it is whatever, 0. Okay, so the way I've done it is this goes all the way down to 132.2. Okay, and then this goes up to 94.4, 94.5. Okay. Yeah, that's all right. And then I've got one of these, and these are all luck gems, but I don't need to include them because I'm not running for mystery boxes anymore. But okay, if you are interested, I have this. I should probably sell my luck gems actually. And then just a normal one with a level 3. So I was getting like level 3s and level 4 mystery boxes, but they're not profitable anymore. So it's not for me. But what I am doing is I am earning an income of 4755. So we can quickly just go here, GST, Sol. I think I'm gonna do it per, what was it, 4755. Should we do it a week? Maybe a month looks more attractive, but let's just first do a week. So every week I'm making $2.8. I guess for the day, 47.55, we're making $0.4. And then we can go here, times that by, on average, 30.5, I guess would be the best way to average it out. And then, yeah, okay. So I'm making about $12.4 a day. And like I said, is it going to break the bank? No. Is it going to make me a millionaire? Probably not. But what I do is I can play Stepn while I play Step and Go at the same time. It's very easy, especially that my Step and Go now is 7 energy. So it's a free $12 a month, you know, and considering the fact that I put in $100 for this whole like adventure in 2023, and it's still consistently paying me $12 a month, even if it was $10 a month, it's more than paid for itself, and I'm very happy to have it in my ecosystem and in my life. And it, once again, it forces me to go for a nice walk. But onto the bread and butter, let's go check out Stepngo. So this is our math document. Firstly, let's go get the GGT price. So since I've last done it, GGT's gone down a little bit from 0.168 to 0.1644. And then for GMT, we can go there, 10.57 goes to a 0.05671. Okay, so it's gone down a little bit. So let's see how the shoe marketplace has gone down. Okay, so the common floor price has gone down significantly, 0.849. And then with that, I'm going to assume the uncommon market has also gone down 5,700. Yeah, okay, 5,700. Okay, and what we have, actually, that's pretty good. I'm actually a little bit surprised. Okay, so for the first time ever, the good news that I'm seeing is actually running and operating a house has expected profit if you use a common. I'm sure if you use an uncommon, it will be essentially far more profitable. But at that point, if you're going to invest in an uncommon, why wouldn't you rather just, you know, buy 3 commons and just give that to your wife or your brother or something like that and just run another shoe? Because your expected profit from the house is only 1.75%. But like I said, this is normally negative. So it's really good actually that it's a positive. Moving on, for your 90 energy return, so it depends on how quickly you can burn 90 energy. I'm burning 7 energy a day, so you know I'm at like 10 13 days, I guess, 12 to 13 days depending on how you want to do the math, but about 13 days is where I'm at to burn 90 energy. So I'm slowly doing it in, yeah, I'm doing like 2 point something a month, which is pretty good. But that every 13 days, I'm expecting a profit of just under $60. And the main thing is the expected return. So obviously I will earn hopefully 162. I have to then buy more gas for my car and my shoes. And that's where it goes into. And the expected return is back at above 30%, which is fantastic. Hopefully it can crawl back up to 40%. In terms of breeding, the breeding math is pretty good. Like I said, whenever common times common is profitable, I'm surprised. And I think that that's a really good index for the economy and the market, purely because, once again, if you do common times common, one, is the cheapest form of breeding. The other thing is that you've got a 2% chance for, and it grows, the chances increases for twins as well as uncommon shoeboxes. So it's like, it's a pretty cool, just lucky thing. And if it's profitable, you can just keep doing it until you get the 2% chance for uncommon or the twins. Or if you're super lucky, twin uncommons. Uncommon times common, it's still profitable, but obviously please remember that this is super risky because half the time you're going to get a common, half the time you're going to get an uncommon, so it's super wishy-washy. The profit, even though on average, if you do it on the long scale, it is profitable, it could be super devastating in the beginning or super profitable depending on how lucky you are. So I still don't recommend this way of like unboxing, but it is profitable. Uncommon times uncommon, if you open the box, the uncommon box, where there's a 25% chance it's a common, you are essentially burning your money. It's not worth it. If you sell the shoe boxes to other people and let them open it and take the risk, it is profitable. Obviously, if it's profitable, if it's a shoe, like with uncommons, as long as it's not a runner, you're making a lot of profit or a lot more profit. So it does depend on what type of shoes you are breeding. So like uncommon times common could be really profitable if you're using a uncommon runner and then you use a common walker in order to try and get super lucky. But then you're doing a coin toss on the uncommon and common, and then you're also doing a coin toss on the runner and the walker type thing. But yeah, there's many different ways that you can breed. I'm not a breeder. I just know that I use it as a metric for essentially the breeders are what fuel the supply as well as fuel the energy for the like demand of the game. So it's an important metric to me. Anyway, guys, that's all for today. Catch you guys in the next one. All the best. Bye.